Hey guys, thanks for coming to my channel. I hope that you're doing well. Today I'm going to be doing a reading for Sagittarius for April of 2020. This is going to be for Sagittarius sun, moon, or rising signs. And it is a general reading, so it's not going to resonate for everybody. If it doesn't resonate for you, it could be for somebody that you're energetically tied to or connected with in some way. But I would just say that if the roles seem reversed, then go ahead and reverse them. And if the message resonates, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. So let's go ahead and get into the reading for Sagittarius for April of 2020. Okay, what messages do we have for Sagittarius for April of 2020? Spirit, what messages do we have for Sagittarius for April 2020? What messages do we have for Sagittarius for April 2020? Spirit, what messages do we have for Sagittarius for April of 2020? What does Sagittarius most need to hear for April of 2020? What messages do we have for Sagittarius for April of 2020? Messages do we have for Sagittarius? 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 April 2020. What does Sagittarius need to hear for April of 2020? Messages do we have for Sagittarius? Messages do we have for Sagittarius, April 2020? Messages do we have for Sagittarius? Messages do we have for Sagittarius for April of 2020? What does Sagittarius most need to hear? What does Sagittarius need to hear? What is the outcome for April 2020? Okay. So in the present position, we have the Three of Coins in reverse. So in the present position, present energy for Sagittarius, I see that Sagittarius has been working really hard, and Sagittarius has been honing in on their skills, and they've been working really difficult to build some sort of like infrastructure, some sort of foundation for something. They've been working really hard though. Just like making their skills, their craft solid. And the challenge I see for Sagittarius is the Four of Cups. So the challenge is that there's a celebration around Sagittarius. There's happiness around them. But for some reason, Sagittarius is focused on this cup, this offer. Possibly someone from the past I'm seeing. Could be some sort of divine connection that Sagittarius is kind of, I get a sense that they're longing for, that they're missing, that they're not paying attention to these cups and this happiness, the celebration around them, but they're focused on this one cup that they don't have, this one sense of emotional fulfillment, this one partnership that they don't have. And in the past position, we have the Two of Coins in reverse. So in the upright, the Two of Coins is trying to weigh their pros and cons of an option. They're weighing out their different options. But with Two of Pentacles, Two of Coins being in the reverse, in the past position, Sagittarius made a choice. They decided what route they wanted to take, what decision they wanted, what path they wanted to go down. But they had made a decision. They didn't need to figure anything else out. They had made that choice. And in the future position, we have the Seven of Swords, and it's in reverse. So what I get the sense of is this is typically like a deceptive type of energy. And, you know, I noticed that, again, with the Two of Swords here and the Five of Swords here, the Five of Swords is typically fighting, but we see the Two of Swords, which is a choice, a decision that needed to be made. And, you know, Sagittarius in the past position with the Two of Pentacles in reverse, they had made a decision, they'd made a choice. So I believe that there's some sort of clarity that comes in, and Sagittarius kind of is moving away from this deceptive energy. They're not fighting. There's no mental battle anymore. But I do get the sense that Sagittarius is still looking back at this choice, this decision that was made. And in the unconscious mind, we have the Five of Cups in reverse. So the Five of Cups in reverse, again, we have the Three Cups here, where typically in the upright, see, she's sad, she's in despair, and she's pouring out her cup into something, but not paying attention to the union that is in the background, the fulfillment, the pair that's in the background. But it is in the reverse. So I get the sense that Sagittarius is getting past some sort of union that did not work out in the unconscious mind. And I believe that Sagittarius is starting to fill their own cup, that they're focused unconsciously on filling their own cup and not paying so much focus to the union that possibly did not take place. And in the conscious mind, we have the Magician in reverse. And the Magician in the upright is a manifester. He has all of the elements and the skills to be able to manifest anything that he desires. But in the conscious mind, with it being in reverse, the Magician in reverse can be a little bit manipulative. They can be, use their sense of personal power and knowledge and abilities, but they could use that for something that is not necessarily acceptable. We'll say can be a little bit shady. So in the internal influences, we have the High Priestess. And the High Priestess is very intuitive. They have a sense of inner knowing. So I get the sense that Sagittarius is pretty confident, and Sagittarius just has a good intuition about them, that they just kind of know what direction they want to take. They see through the fog. They are soaring above that. And there could be some sort, I get the sense of knowing, because typically the Moon card, for example, and we have the Moon back here, the Moon card is usually secrets. It's something that's not known. But the High Priestess has really good intuition, and she is all-knowing. So I get the sense that Sagittarius is using their intuition, which is also why it's possible that in the conscious mind we have the Magician in reverse. So I get the sense that it's possible that Sagittarius is using their abilities or their natural gift to try to get a wish fulfillment, as we have in the external influences. We have the Star card. So this is a wish fulfillment. So I get the sense that Sagittarius had something that they had their eye on, something that they wanted, something that they'd hoped and wished for. And I get the sense that something is going to come into fruition for Sagittarius. We see these two cups, this water, and into all of this water, something very emotional, fulfilling, something that's going to make Sagittarius very happy. And in the hopes and fears, we have the King of Coins. And the King of Coins is very, very stable. He's a slower moving king, but he's very stable. He's very grounded, very practical energy. He lays solid foundations to things. So I believe that Sagittarius is hoping with this wish fulfillment and the external influences of the Star card that Sagittarius is going to, they're hoping that, you know, that they're going to have this stability, this solid foundation, this gift. And in the outcome, we have the Five of Wands. And the Five of Wands, I'm sorry, I don't know why I got Five of Wands. Five of Wands is typically fighting, and this has nothing to do with that. This is the Page of Wands, excuse me. So Sagittarius has the Page of Wands in the outcome. So there's some sort of like, some sort of initiation of something of passion, a gesture of passion. But I get the sense that there's some sort of obstacle that had to be fought, some sort of dragons that needed to be slayed to be able to receive this outcome. But I see something very passionate, something very fiery, and you could be dealing with a fire sign. So it could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And in the overall energy, we have the Nine of Cups in reverse. So the Nine of Cups in the upright is typically like a, you know, just kind of like an overindulgence of like emotion, just like, oh, la da da, you know, like somebody that's like just very consumes a little too much alcohol. So, you know, Sagittarius likes to party. So anyways, but it's getting past that. I get a sense of Sagittarius moving past this energy of like overindulgence and you know, finding something a little bit more solid and a little bit more stable. So let's clarify. Let's clarify the energy here. So let's see. Let's clarify for Sagittarius, April 2020. Let's get some clarification for Sagittarius for April 2020. Okay. Can we clarify the Three of Coins in reverse? What has Sagittarius been working hard on? Let's clarify the Three of Coins in reverse. Why do we have the Three of Coins in reverse here for Sagittarius in the present position? So we have the Ace of Swords in reverse. Why do we have the Three of Coins in reverse for Sagittarius? So we have the Ace of Swords in reverse, and we have the Two of Wands. And so, excuse me, in reverse. So I get a sense that Sagittarius has been unclear about something, unclear about some path that needed to be taken. But what I'm getting the sense is that Sagittarius doesn't realize that they have the key to be able to manifest the things that they truly desire. So I get the sense that Sagittarius has been working on something, trying to create something, some sort of solid foundation, and knowing what path that they need to choose, and trying to find a sense of clarity in a situation. So let's see what we have. Why do we have the Two of Pentacles in the past position? Actually no. Why do we have the Four of Cups as the challenge? Why do we have the Four of Cups? Why do we have the Four of Cups? We have the Knight of Coins in reverse. Some action has not been taken. There could be some sort of fighting, some sort of break in the foundation. And then we have the Page of Coins. Let me get one more card here, one more card. So why do we have the Four of Cups? Why do we have the Four of Cups as the challenge? Why do we have the Four of Cups as the challenge? I get the sense that Sagittarius is not super grounded right now. I get the sense that Sagittarius maybe needs to connect with nature a little bit, but they're not super grounded. That there's some sort of gift They're wanting to receive some sort of gift. Why do we have the Four of Cups? Why do we have the Four of Cups as the challenge for Sagittarius? Why do we have the Four of Cups? And then the Two of Coins. So, in reverse. So again, Sagittarius has made a choice, but I still get the sense that they're not very grounded and they were hoping for some sort of gift, to receive some sort of gift, some stable gift. So why do we have the Two of Coins in the reverse in the past position? Well, I get the sense that in the past position, this energy has not maybe 100% been moved past, because if we have the challenge as the Four of Cups, which is clarified by the Two of Pentacles in reverse, I get the sense that it's possible that Sagittarius is still a little stuck in the past, stuck in past energy. So we have the Queen of Cups clarifying the Two of Coins in reverse in the past energy. So I get a sense that Sagittarius is a little in their emotions, that they might be a little bit emotional about some sort of situation. Could be dealing with a water sign possibly, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So why do we have the Two of Coins? Why do we have the Two of Coins? We have the Moon. So the Two of Pentacles reversed is clarified with the Queen of Cups in reverse and the Moon. So again, could be dealing with Cancer or Pisces, could be dealing with the Scorpio also with water sign. I'm specifically seeing a crab, and the Moon is ruled by Cancer, so you definitely could be dealing with Cancer. But there's something that Sagittarius didn't know. There's something that Sagittarius did not know, and so they had a difficult time. No, they had made a decision, but there's something that they didn't know, and it's something that left them a little bit emotionally unbalanced. So why do we have the Seven of Swords in reverse in the future position? We clarify the Seven of Swords in reverse. Let's get these 3 cards, okay? So we have the Magician, we have the Ten of Swords in reverse, and we have the Five of Coins in reverse. So I get the sense that Sagittarius is moving past this deceptive energy because they're getting past some sort of pain, some sort of challenge, something that was like really defeating. And I get the sense that they're starting to see the light and the truth in a situation. I believe that Sagittarius might be realizing their own potential. I'm gonna pull one more card for the future position. Why do we have the Seven of Swords? Why do we have the Seven of Swords reversed in the future position for Sagittarius? We have the Seven of Swords. Why do we have the Seven of Swords reversed? Please clarify the future position. Clarify. Seven of Swords reversed. Why do we have the Seven of Swords reversed? I'm getting the sense that I actually need to use the Kipper deck, so I'm gonna... Why do we have the Seven of Swords reversed? Why do we have the Seven of Swords reversed in the future position? What do we have the Seven of Swords for? False person. So false person is a deceptive energy. So I don't know if this is you or somebody you know, Sagittarius. You definitely could be dealing with a fire sign here with all that fire in the background. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I'm also getting the sense that I should use the romance angels here. So who is the false person, the deceptive energy for Sagittarius? Why do we have the Seven of Swords in reverse and the false person? Who is the false person? What is this deceptive energy? What does Sagittarius need to know? It says separation. Time apart is on the horizon. Let's pull one more card. One more card. Why do we have the Seven of Swords in the future position for Sagittarius? This is wedding. This situation involves marriage. So Sagittarius could possibly, but Sagittarius could possibly be separated from this union with the Four of Cups as the challenge. And I get the sense that Sagittarius might have been weighing their options. They might have been weighing, you know, different people, connections. Because with the unconscious mind, again, we have the Two of Cups in reverse. Well, we have the Five of Cups in reverse, but I'm looking at the Two of Cups in reverse specifically. So I'm getting the sense in the unconscious mind that Sagittarius is trying to fill their own cup, but I get the sense that they're still focused on this union that didn't come to fruition. That's what I get the sense of. So please clarify the Five of Cups in reverse in the unconscious mind. Why do we have the Five of Cups in reverse? We have the Nine of Coins in reverse, clarifying. So some sort of tangible, but also just it's kind of like a sense of finding that like final sense of like stability in some sort of way, that something didn't quite work out for Sagittarius. Let's see. We have the Lovers in reverse. So there's definitely some sort of union that did not take place, or some sort of union that ended possibly for Sagittarius. Could be dealing with the Gemini with the Lovers card. And why do we have the Magician in reverse in the conscious mind? Why do we have the Magician in reverse? We have the Queen of Coins. There's something, see how it's so super focused on the third eye chakra. There's something that Sagittarius knows, or somebody that Sagittarius is dealing with, but I get the sense with the Magician in reverse and the Queen of Coins. I get the sense that this might be you, Sagittarius, especially with the internal influences being the High Priestess, because the High Priestess, she uses her third eye chakra. She's all knowing. Where did that card go? I totally do not see it. Oh, had it in my lap. So we have the Fool. A leap of faith. I get the sense that Sagittarius wants to take a leap of faith. Sagittarius sees something. Let me see. I get the sense that Sagittarius feels like something with time. Something needs to happen in the right time. But again, this is the High Priestess card in this deck specifically. So we have the Magician. We have the Magician and the High Priestess in the Fool. So we have the High Priestess and the Magician twice in this also, in this spread. So I get the sense that Sagittarius knows something, and Sagittarius wants to take a leap of faith. And they might be using their abilities. It's possible. They might be using their abilities to be able to possibly get some answers. So I'm not going to clarify the High Priestess and the internal influences because we just know that Sagittarius is very intuitive with the High Priestess and that they're using their intuition to guide them in the right direction. So why do we have the Star card in the external influences? Why do we have the Star card in the external influences? What is this wish fulfillment? Ooh. So we have the 10 of Coins. And we have the Knight of Cups. I get the sense that somebody is wanting to charge towards Sagittarius to give them a sense of stability. With Mercury, could be Gemini or Virgo that you're dealing with. Could also be a water sign. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. So what about the King of Coins and the hopes and fears? Why do we have the King of Coins and the hopes and fears? Let's clarify the King of Coins and the hopes and fears for Sagittarius. Here we have the King of Coins. We have the Four of Wands in reverse. So I get the sense that Sagittarius is afraid of possibly not having their fourth wand, not having their happy home, not having their happily ever after, because, you know, the Four of Wands is a happily ever after. So I get the sense that Sagittarius is afraid that they're not going to have their happily ever after, or they're not going to have their sense of stability. But let's clarify the outcome. So why do we have the Page of Wands in the outcome? Let's clarify. Why do we have the Page of Wands in the outcome? We have the Knight of Wands. Something very passionate. Something very passionate is going to be, you're going to be moving towards something very passionate. But I definitely get the sense of like slaying some dragons. And it could be some inner dragons, inner demons that Sagittarius is dealing with, or could be dealing with a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. That is not a word. Okay, so why do we have the Page of Wands? Why do we have the Page of Wands in the outcome for Sagittarius? Dropped again. We have the Page of Wands in reverse. So there's definitely something passionate, some action that wants to be taken. I don't know if it's going to. With the Page of Wands in the outcome, but it's being clarified by the Knight of Wands and the Page of Wands in reverse. I think that there's some indecision. There's some indecision, but there's a lot of passion and there's a lot of desire, that's for sure. That is definitely for sure. So why do we have the Nine of Cups in reverse as the overall energy for Sagittarius? Why do we have the Nine of Cups in reverse as the overall energy? We have the Three of Wands in reverse. So I get a sense of, you know, there's ship coming in. I get the sense that there's ships coming in. And Sagittarius, they're watching. They're watching, waiting for that fourth wand. And it is in the hopes and fears, you know. The hopes and fears are the Four of Wands in reverse. So, you know, with the overall energy being the Nine of Cups in reverse, and then, you know, clarified with the Three of Wands in reverse, that I think that there's some sort of fear. And, you know, we have that we have that Page of Wands in the outcome, which is that fourth wands, you know. So, I get the sense overall that Sagittarius is definitely, you know, hoping for and looking for that sense of, you know, a happy home and fulfillment. So let's see. I'm going to clarify what Sagittarius is working towards in the present energy. What truth is Sagittarius not seeing? What path is not being taken? Wealthy man. Could be finances that Sagittarius is worried about. What is Sagittarius working towards? What has Sagittarius worked towards? What has Sagittarius been working towards? It says give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. So, I mean, that's pretty clear. I believe that Sagittarius has been unclear about something, unclear about like a path that they possibly wanted to take, and you know, they've been thinking about this union that didn't take place, and I believe that it's possible that they could know something, they could see something. So I'm going to clarify two more things. So let's clarify the past energy with the Two of Coins in reverse, clarified by the Queen of Cups in reverse and the Moon. Let's see, what is this past energy? Let's clarify this past energy for Sagittarius. Let's clarify this past energy. What was Sagittarius dealing with? Adjudication, something official. So I get the sense that, you know, with the adjudication card and then the future, that there definitely has something to do with a relationship. It's something legal, so it would be a marriage or a, you know, legal domestic partnership. But I get the sense that Sagittarius might be a little bit focused on some sort of union that did not work out, but they had made a decision. I get the sense that they made a decision to get married, actually. And, you know, it makes sense with the future position because there's some sort of separation. Now, I don't know if you're separated from the union that is in the unconscious mind or you're separating from your spouse. But it is saying to give your relationship a chance in the present position. So, you know, it's possible that Sagittarius needed to be separated from an individual because they're married. So finally, let's clarify, this external influence. Can we clarify the external influence for Sagittarius for April of 2020? What is the external influence? Why do we have the Star card for Sagittarius? Why do we have the Star card? It says worth the wait. Divine timing is at work in your love life. So yeah, I believe that there's some sort of wish fulfillment, some sort of stability, some sort of offer that Sagittarius has been waiting for. And I get the sense that, let me clarify one more. The Page of Wands. Why do we have the Page of Wands for Sagittarius in the outcome? What is the Page of Wands here for? It says, make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So with, you know, the High Priestess being the internal influence, ultimately Sagittarius knows what it is that is going to happen. And I believe that Sagittarius just needs to kind of meditate on this and dial into your higher self. And you already know what's going to happen. You already know what you need to do. So I could ask for advice. So yeah, let's go ahead and ask for advice for Sagittarius for April of 2020. What advice? Finally, what advice do we have for Sagittarius for April of 2020? What advice do do we have for Sagittarius for April of 2020? What advice do we have for Sagittarius? What is the advice for Sagittarius? Here we go. This is a spirituality card. Sagittarius doesn't need to see what is going to happen. Sagittarius already knows. So I would just say with all of the cards that we've pulled, and I'll go ahead and show you a picture. It's a little bit messy, but I'll show you a picture of what the spread looks like. But it just really seems like, you know, with the fact that the Two of Pentacles in reverse in the past position, clarified by the Queen of Cups in reverse in the moon, there's something that was revealed, something that Sagittarius maybe didn't know at the time and made a decision to move towards, but there's definitely a union that didn't end up taking place. And with the Conscious Mind, the Magician in reverse, it's definitely Sagittarius has all of the elements. And, you know, they have the High Priestess as you have the High Priestess as the internal influences. So Sagittarius, you know what is going to happen. So I would just say to use your intuition, and I hope that you have an amazing April of 2020, Sagittarius. So I hope that you like what you saw. I hope the message was helpful. If you liked it, then go ahead and give me a like. And if you want to get notified for, you know, upcoming readings, if you want to see more, then please hit the subscribe button. If this reading resonated for you, then I would love for your feedback. Tell me what you liked, what you didn't like, what resonated, what didn't resonate. So anyways, I hope you have a wonderful April of 2020, Sagittarius. I'm very excited to hear what happens. So leave me a comment and let me know, and we will see you next month. Have a good one. Bye.